headphone in. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Matt, you have been an RC for 3 years now. What has been the inspiration or driving force behind your commitment to being an RC at Greenville College?
Yeah, it's been a great experience the last 3 years, and it's funny because the last 3 years I've never actually filled out a complete application or even submitted it on time, and so I really have seen God giving me an opportunity to use my gifts and abilities of leadership, but also being able to listen. And so I've really enjoyed not only being able to pour into the freshmen's lives, but to listen and experience and live lives with them on the floor. And so I've really enjoyed that, and that's really been my drive, and just being Christ to them and being there however I can in any way.
Describe how you've been able to balance soccer, academics, and your responsibilities as an RC.
Yeah, this is a big question as an RC into balance. And I think it's a question to anybody. And what does it mean to balance? And I think it's important to figure out your priorities, and then through that you realize that certain times are going to call for certain things. And so I really, I love my spontaneous attitude. And so if that means putting aside my studies for the night because I want to hang out with the guys and do something crazy and play basketball or whatever, balance is important, but also figuring out when's the right time to do whatever that activity is.
What have been some of the biggest challenges of being an RC?
Yeah, I've faced in 3 years, you kind of face a lot of different challenges, whether that's discipline and how to discipline people that you really enjoy and that you consider your friend and what that looks like, and there's some tension between there. Also, what's my role in their lives, and can I do that to all 24 guys on my floor or all 30 guys on my floor? And so that's one of the difficulties of figuring out that there's people that are easy to get along with, and then there's people that are hard to get along with, and how to constantly seek after everybody on the floor and to befriend them.
Any advice or recommendations for potential RCs?
I think for recommendation or advice, it's a job that you're going to have a lot of fun, and then there's also going to be trials. So you're living life with people. And if you're able to see joy and virtue in living life together, it's a beautiful position to do just that. That's your job, to live life with people, to experience not only the joys of maybe one of your guys making varsity or scoring a goal, or the downs of a death in the family or girlfriend problems. It's a beautiful thing, and so that's what I recommend, is that if you want to live life with people and you can see that joy and the joy in being in community with one another, I think it's a great position for you.
Okay. So Matt, describe how you've been able to balance soccer, academics, and your responsibilities as an RC.
Yeah, I think the question of balance is one that every human being faces in any level of their life, but especially as the RC, as we have to figure out how to balance not only your academics, not only your relationships and friendships, but also balancing the time with the different guys on your floor, balancing your sport, balancing your physical wellness, getting enough sleep. So balance is really a key thing that I think you're constantly figuring out what it looks like to balance. And I think that as an RC, you wear different hats, like I mentioned, and you have to figure out when's the appropriate time to maybe get less sleep and hang out with your guys and show them that you're important. And so you might be tired the next day, but it's really worth it. Or maybe it's not studying so much and spending time with your guys or girls on the floor, and that this is like a long-term, it's really a long-term thing where the grade so much after you get it, it'll go, but being able to have these relationships of really been able to enjoy the relationships I've had with my guys each and every year for the last 3 years. And so balancing is a key issue that it's good to talk about with others and figure out what that looks like for their lives. Albert! What are you up to today?
Workout.
Working out? Yeah. What are you doing today? What workouts?
I'm gonna do push-up or chest.
Huh?
That's not for
Sure. What? We're on film, man.
Oh,
Chico!
really? Oh, no.
You get your PS3?
Doing an interview.
Not yet? Alright.
Yeah.
Our Dill's here?
Well, I didn't see a shotgun.
You didn't see the... They're not here. We might be out of... we might be out of... Oh, Ray's here. What are you doing?
I'm Bass Pro.
You're on Bass Pro?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
The animal.
What are you looking?
Fishing knives.
Are they expensive?
$6.29. Why? What are you doing?
You're famous right now.
Can I film the two of you?
Yeah.
What? Why are we
Oh, you
famous?
should've just came in.
There's no sound.